This is the question that we are going to discuss today, 2013 A-Level, question number 14, part B. A garden whose boundary consists of 8 straight line segments meeting at right angles is shown in the figure. The dimensions in meters of the garden are indicated there. The area of the garden is given to be 800 square meters. Express y in terms of x, that is the first question, and show that the perimeter P of the garden measured in meters is given by this relationship. And this formula for the perimeter is valid only for this inequality. So we have to show x is greater than 0 but less than 10. This is the diagram given. These are the boundaries given with these dimensions. So first question is express y in terms of x. Area is given as 800 square meters. Area is 800. Then first we can calculate area. To calculate area of this garden, we have to separate this diagram into rectangles or squares. ඔගොල්ලන්ට grade 6, 7, 8 වල ඉද්දි මේ වගේ figures දීලා මේවල areas හොයන්න කියලා දුන්නාම මේ වලට කියනවා composite figures කියලා. මේ composite figure එක directly අපිට area එක ගන්න බෑ. ඒතර මේක අපි පොඩි parts වලට වෙන් කරගන්න. ඒතර මෙන්න මෙතනින් මෙහෙම dotted line එකක් ඇන්දොත් මේක එක rectangle එකක්. මේ length එක y, මේක 2x. මේක එහෙම dotted lines දැම්මොත් එන මේ total rectangle එක වෙනම ගන්න පුළුවන්. එයාගේ breadth එක x, length එක කියන්නේ from here to here. This part is equal to this. This is 2x. This dotted line is equal to this 2x. Then length is 8x. Here we have 3 rectangular areas. Then we can write the relationship for area. Area of this is 2x into y. 2x into y. 2xy. Here also same thing. Breadth is 2x. From here to here is same length y. Another 2xy. Then this third diagram, length is 8x. Breadth is x. Then it is 8x square. This area is equivalent to 800 square meters. 800, that was given in the problem. 4xy plus 8x square. From this equation, we can find y in terms of x. For that, I have to subject y. Then send 8x square here. Then we can subject y. I can take 8 out, 8 common factor out. This is 100 minus x square divided by 4x. 4 times 1, 4 times 2. Then my y value is here. 100 is a square number, x square is a square number. I can apply difference of 2 squares. That is 10 minus x, 10 plus x over x. This is y in terms of x. මේක එතකොට grade 6, 7 වැඩක්. composite figure එකක් දීලා xy වලින් එයාගේ dimensions දීලා තියෙදි total area එක ගන්න. area එක දීලා තිබ්බ 800 කියලා. ඒක simplify කරලා subject කරා y. දැන් අහනවා perimeter. Perimeter is the total length around a figure. Then how many lines are there around the figure? Starting from this point. starting from this corner, from here to here, y. I can do like this. How many y sides are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 y lines are there. 4y. Then how many x's are there? 1x. Here we have another x. Then all together 2x, 4x, 2x, 8x. Here also we have 8x. Sum of these three parts add up to this entire length, which is 8. Then 8 plus 8, 8 on top, 8 there, 16. 16x. And these two x terms. 2x. Is it correct? 4 y sides. 2, 6, 8, 16, 17, 18. Yes. Now I can substitute this expression here for y. Then it is 4 into 2 over x, 10 minus x, 10 plus x, plus 18x. I have to simplify this to obtain the answer we have given in the paper, 800 over x plus 10x. Remove the brackets. Here we have 2 into 4, 8. That is 8 over x. Inside I have 100 minus x square. 10 minus x, 10 plus x is 100 minus x square. Remove the bracket. 800 over x minus 8x plus 18x. 8 over x multiplied by minus x square is minus 8x. These two are like terms. I can simplify. This is 800 over x plus 10x. This is the answer we have to show as the second equation for perimeter. This is O-level maths. This is grade 6-7. This is O-level perimeter. Now, after obtaining these expressions, we have to do A-level part. The third part is this formula for perimeter is valid only for the inequality given. What was the inequality? 0, x is greater than 0, less than 10. That is the inequality. We have to show x is positive, greater than 0, and it is less than 10. How to do that? Perimeter is a positive value because perimeter is the sum of lines around the figure. And also y. Y is a length. It is also a length. Here I can see denominator I have x term. In these brackets, I have that upper limit of the inequality 10. Then I am considering a logic like this. Y is a length. Therefore, y should be greater than 0. Y cannot be 0. It should be greater than 0. Y is greater than 0. This is the logic. Then this expression should be greater than 0. Here, x is in denominator. X is, y is positive and also y is real. It is a real constant value, positive value. If y is real, can we have 0 for x? Denominator 0 වෙන්න පුළුවන්ද real solution එක? නෑ. Denominator එක 0 වෙනවා කියන්නේ not defined. When your denominator becomes 0, expression is not defined. Then we have to say if y is real, x cannot be 0. X cannot be equal to 0. Second one, Second result, if y is positive, from this bracket, you know, it is always positive because 10 plus x, there is 10 plus x. Then consider this, this bracket, first bracket before this, that is 10 minus x. We have to say 10 minus x bracket should be positive in order for y to become positive. y positive වෙන්න නම් මේ හැම part එකක්ම positive වෙන්න. මෙයාගේ ගැටලුවක් නෑ මොකද මෙයා 10 plus x කියලා තියෙන. But here 10 minus x is there. 10 minus 6. It should be positive. Then we can simplify this further, send in x to the other side. Now we have our second part of the inequality. See, x is less than 10. X is not equal to 0 and x, this part 2 over x, that cannot be negative. That cannot be negative. Should be greater than 0. This should be greater than 0. For y to be positive, එක හරියට තේරුම් ගන්න y කියන එක positive වෙන්න නම් මෙන්න මේ හැම කොටසක්ම plus වෙන්න ඕන. මෙයා plus වෙන්න ඕන. මෙයා plus වෙන්න ඕන. මෙයා plus වෙන්න ඕන. මේක logical part එකක් මේ problem එක. y positive වෙන්න නම් මේ හැම part එකක්ම positive වෙන්න. From ඉස්සෙල්ලාම consider කරා මෙයා positive වෙන්න ඕන, then x is less than 10. Then 2 of x should be positive. Then x should be positive. 2 කියන එක කොහොමත් positive, numerator is positive, but we have to consider denominator. Denominator must be a positive value, then it should be greater than 0. Now from these two, see, x greater than 0, not equal to 0 condition is also proved. 10 x less than 10. Then after combining these two results, we can say therefore our x is greater than 0, less than 10. They have given 15 marks for this. Most of you forget to solve this inequality. Okay, we took a simple logic. Y is a length. Y should be positive and real. From this part, y is real. We can say x is not equal to 0. මෙන්න denominator එක බිඳුව වෙන්න බෑනේ real value එකක් නම්. Denominator එක බිඳුව වෙච්ච ගමන් not defined. නැත්තම් අර මෙතන මට equal 0 කියන එකත් consider කරන්න වෙනවා. මොකද මෙයා 0 වෙන්න බෑ, denominator එක 0 වෙන හින්දා. එතකොට 0 වෙන්න බෑ කියන එක මම උඩින් ලිව්වා. එහෙනම් greater than 0. මේ bracket එකත් positive වෙන්න ඕන. මේ bracket එක positive වෙනවා කියන්නේ මගේ දෙවෙනි part එකේ එනවා inequality එකේ මෙන්න මේක x less than 10 කියලා. Okay, now we can move to the remaining part, A level part. It is given in the problem. Hence, find the minimum value of the perimeter of the garden. This is the expression for perimeter. Using this, hence, find the minimum value of the perimeter. Okay, in these differentiation application problems, finally they ask us to calculate the minimum value of something or maximum value of a physical quantity. How to find minimum and maximum? We have to differentiate. We have to differentiate that expression and find turning points. Then we can say the turning point is a minimum or a maximum according to the question. Here we have to show this expression for perimeter is a minimum, then we have to differentiate this. මොකක් හරි දීලා තියෙන expression එකක් minimum එකක් maximum එකක් කියලා පෙන්වන්න නම් අපි මේ expression එක differentiate කරලා dy over dx හොයන්න ඕන. ඊට පස්සේ අපිට තර්ක කරන්න පුළුවන් ඒක minimum වෙන්න නම් dy over dx 0 වෙන්න ඕන. මොකද minimum එකක් කියන්නේ turning point එකක්නේ. ඒක maximum එකක් වෙන්න නම් ඒත් dy over dx 0 වෙන්න ඕන. මොකද maximum එකක් කියන්නේ turning point එක. එහෙනම් මෙතන මේ expression එකේ turning points හොයන එක තමයි අපේ ඊළඟ calculation එක වෙන්න ඕන. This is the expression we calculated for perimeter P. P equal 800 over x. I'm going to write that as 800 x to the power minus 1 because our next step is differentiation. We have to take x to numerator. This is 10x. Now differentiate. What is the function? P is the function. Then you have to write dp, not dy. පුරුද්දට dy ලියන්න එපා. මේක p කියලා තියෙන්නේ. dp over what is the variable here? X. Then it is dp over dx equal constant. Write the constant straight away. Then take this index in front. Index is minus 1. Then x to the power, you have to subtract 1 from this given index. What is the index? Minus 1. Minus 1 minus 1 is minus 2. Plus differentiation is 10. Now simplify this further. You will have your dp over dx 10 minus 800 over x square. Then I can say for turning points, dp over dx is equal to 0. That is 10 minus 800 over x square is equal to 0. 800 over x square equals 10. Then you have x square as 80. Then I can write 80 as 16 into 5 because I'm going to take the square root. Then I have to express this as a surd. Because of that, I expressed 80 as a product of two numbers where one is a perfect square, 16. Then take the square root. Square root of 16 is 4. Square root of 5 is root 5. X is a length. They have given the units. Is it meters? Yeah. Then this is meters. Okay, now we found the turning point. Still, we have the turning point. We haven't found whether it is maximum or minimum. Turning point එක හෙව්වට turning point එකේ nature එක තාම හොයලා නැහැ. nature එක හොයන්න අන්නර table කතන්දරේ කරන්න ඕන. මතකනේ? graph එකේ අපි table එකක් අඳින්නේ. This is the final part. ඔක පොඩ්ඩයි. ඉතරයි තියෙන්නේ අල්ලගන්න. දැන් table එක අඳින්න ඕන. table එක අඳින්න කියන්නේ මුළු table එකම අඳින්නේ අර graph එකේ වගේ මම මෙතන use කරන්නේ number line එකක් විතරයි. number line එකේ මම ඉස්සෙල්ලාම starting point එකයි end point එකයි දාගන්නවා. මම දැන් mark කරන්න යන්නේ x එක. ඒතකොට x 4 root 5 කියන්නේ turning point එකක්. x වල starting point එක මොකක්ද? මේ තියෙන්නේ 0. x වල end point එක මොකක්ද? 10. The idea of this inequality is x is between 0 and 10. Between 0 and 10. In between, we have our answer for x. That is 4 root 5. 4 root 5. Now we have to identify the nature of dp over dx or the sign of dp over dx either side of 4 root 5. Either side of 4 root 5. That means these two ranges. The make plus the minus the කියලා බලලා ඒක minimum එකක්ද maximum එකක්ද කියලා identify කරන්න. So this is our x. This is dp over dx. The sign, I am going to write the sign. Okay, take a convenient value which is in this range between 0 and 4 root 5, 1, because 4 root 5 is square root 80. Then 1 is definitely a smaller value than this. Then substitute 1 where? We are finding dp over dx. ඒව තමයි මතක තියාගන්න. By substituting x value, we are calculating the sign of dp over dx. Then where is my dp over dx? Here we have that answer, dp over dx. Then substitute x equal 1 here. 10 minus 800 over 1. X is 1. X is 1. Then 800 over 1 is 800. 10 minus 800 is minus value. We are getting a minus value. Then පොතේ හැටියට මෙතනට එන්න ඕන positive හැබැයි දාලා බලන්න. Simplification error එකකින් මේකට වැරදි උත්තරයක් ඇවිල්ලා තිබ්බොත් ඒක මෙතනදී හරි ඕගොල්ලන්ට අල්ල ගන්න පුළුවන්. මෙයා minus නම් මෙයාත් plus නේ කියලා එකපාර දාන්න එපා. හැබැයි ඒක තමයි වෙන්නේ. ඒ උනාට check කරලා බලමු. root 80 වලට වඩා වැඩි value එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන් 9. square root 80 වලට වඩා වැඩි 9. Then substitute x equal 9 here. 9 square is 81. 800 over 81. අපි 800 over 80 ගත්තොත් එහෙම උත්තරේ 10 නේ. හොඳට අහගන්න. 800 over 80 ගත්තා නම් උත්තරේ 10. 10 minus 10 0 වෙනවා. හැබැයි අපි ගත්තේ 81. 800 බෙදෙන්නේ 81න්. 80න් නෙමෙයි. 80ට වඩා වැඩි අගයකින්. 81 is higher than 80. Then what can you say about the final result? When denominator increases by 1, it is going to be touch smaller than 10. 800 over 80 is 10. 800 over 81 will be 9 point something, 9.99 value. ඒ බෙදෙන denominator එක පොඩ්ඩක් හරි එකක් හරි වැඩි වෙනවා කියන්නේ final result එක පොඩ්ඩක් අඩු වෙනවා කියන එක. Then 10 minus 9 point something is a positive decimal. Then sign is positive. Decreasing, increasing. What is the turning point? It is a minimum. After expressing this, you can say therefore x equal 4 root 5 meters is a minimum point. Or our perimeter is a minimum when x is 4 root 5 meters. That's it.